So YouTube is in easy mode right now. And the way that I know that is small creators like me and like you, we're winning right now. So if you've been thinking about starting a YouTube, or if you've started a YouTube and you need the motivation to keep going, right now is the time to be posting and building your community on YouTube. And I'm gonna give you 3 of the reasons why I think right now is the time to be on YouTube, to be posting to YouTube, and to be building your community on YouTube. So I'm sitting on YouTube just like you, watching different people, watching different creators, and I'm seeing a lot of people that are blowing up their channel and they're able to get traction on YouTube despite them not being the biggest accounts in the world. So the first thing that I'm noticing is that production value seems to be changing. I don't want to say it's less important, but you don't have to have a super hyper attention focused video. You don't have to have the Mr. Beast style over the top. I'm doing all these different things to grab your attention and cut here, cut there, and do all this nonsense. Or, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that type of video, but I don't think it's a requirement right now. A lot of people are going with these very stripped down videos, these basic videos where they really just get in front of the camera and just talk. A lot of the videos that I'm seeing that are working is just people with their phone in a real simple background. Honestly, they're not even doing a whole lot of editing or a whole lot of cuts or anything like that. It's just real simple and real straightforward. So if you feel like you have to have extravagant locations or over the top production and stuff like that, that is not necessary. I'm seeing a lot of people, a lot of small YouTube channels that are really blowing up and they're not doing all that. So at one point in time, that hyper attention focus, retention editing style may have worked. That may have been what YouTube wanted at a certain period of time, but it doesn't look like that is what is necessary now. Everything comes in waves. It's like a pendulum swinging back and forth. So at one point in time, it may have been way over here. Now it looks like it's swinging this other way. So your production value doesn't have to be insane in order to be successful on YouTube. And I think that's really good because for smaller creators, we can really just focus on what's important. We don't have to focus on crazy production and crazy, just over the top stuff. That pressure to have a super high production value doesn't have to stop you from getting on YouTube and posting your content. The next thing is these hacks. I think it's good to know the hacks and to know how YouTube as a platform works and to know, like, yes, thumbnails are important. Tags are important in terms of understanding, you know, what they mean and all that kind of stuff. But I don't think that makes or breaks your channel. And I don't think that that seems to be what's pushing all these small channels up to the levels that they're going to. Now, of course, you want to know all the little different settings. Like you may want to know the little setting where it doesn't blast your video out to your subscribers. If you have, let's say you have multiple different audiences, so you don't want all these videos to go out to all your subscribers. I think stuff like that helps. And I think stuff like that is important, but that's not what's make or break success on YouTube. That's not what's getting all these small channels their views. I don't think it's ever going to be a tip or a trick or a hack that's going to make a huge difference in how many views you get. I could be wrong, but that just doesn't seem like what it is. And that brings me to what is really important, what looks like it's really pushing these smaller YouTube channels to get to that success. And that is authenticity. These smaller YouTube channels are raising their authenticity to the highest level. They're being as authentic as possible with their viewers so that they can draw people in. All the accounts, all the YouTubers that I've seen that are blowing up right now, it's because they're being as authentic as possible. They're cutting on the camera. They're talking to the camera. A lot of them aren't even doing any edits. I still have to edit because I can't just talk straight for 15 minutes. I still need a little bit of editing. Maybe, you know, maybe soon I'll get to that point where I can just talk straight for 15, 20, 30 minutes. But I still need edits. But a lot of people are really just being their authentic selves in front of the camera, and that is translating to people, and people are picking up on that, and they're becoming fans of those people and then blowing up their channel. It's not because of some hack that they're using. It's not because of some retention editing, you know, hyper ADD back and forth, you know, editing style or anything like that. It's really just talking to the camera. It's really just getting comfortable, letting people know what you're doing, what your story is, and allowing people to connect with you on a human level. That's really what's pushing everybody up. Now, with that comes being consistent. So the most successful people right now, not only are they being authentic, but they're being consistent. They're dropping a lot of videos on a regular, consistent basis. And from the people that I've seen, and I've seen some millionaire YouTubers giving out their tips and their tricks and all that kind of stuff. Tips and tricks in terms of like video, not like hacks. But one of the biggest things that they stress is consistency, posting videos on a consistent rate. And, some of them are saying not only post every day, but post multiple times a day. Now, posting multiple times a day, that sounds hard. I want to get up to being able to post every day, and then hopefully I'll be able to get to the point where I could post multiple times a day. But it seems like that's really what's helping people go up and be successful, is they're posting consistently. And this goes back to something that I say a lot, which is high quality content at the most consistent rate possible. And I think quality in this case means that they're being authentic and it's real and it's something that people want. It's something that people can tap into and connect with because they're just being honest. They're not doing all the extra, tricks to lock you in. I think all that stuff has its place, and I think that works for certain people. But a lot of people, they just want their idea of quality is just you giving a lot of value and you telling your story, being honest, and being someone that they can connect with. That is high enough quality that people will tune into that, especially if you're able to drop it on a consistent basis. So that's why YouTube seems to be in easy mode right now, because it doesn't seem to require that extremely difficult effort of creating some crazy video. You really can just put out a simple video at a consistent rate and just have that real value that people appreciate, and it'll work. YouTube will get it to the right people. It's not about hacking the algorithm. It's not about playing games. It's not about all these different things. It's really just about providing great, high value content at a consistent rate, and it'll work. So again, if you're a YouTube creator and you've been thinking about getting on YouTube, or you're already on YouTube and you're wondering what you should do, continue to post high value, high quality content. Post as much as you can. To me, you have to try to balance quality and consistency. So you may be able to put up super high quality videos, but you may not be able to do that every single day, right? Like, you can't drop an Avatar level classic movie every single day. Avatar doesn't come out 365 days in a year because it takes a certain level of effort to make such a high quality product. So Avatar only comes out once every couple years. At the same time, you may be able to drop a video every single day. However, the quality of that video is going to be at a level to where you can produce that to drop a video every single day. So to me, it's like quality and consistency. You have to balance the two. You want to try to maximize both and find that synergy between quality and consistency, so you can get your quality as high as possible and your consistency as high as possible without sacrificing either one. So with that said, if you're a YouTuber or you're an artist or really anybody that needs to be on YouTube, get on here, post your videos, and know that YouTube is in easy mode and YouTube is in your favor right now. Make sure you post your videos. Make sure you post them at the most consistent rate possible. And I think that you will see some success. So let me know in the comments what y'all are seeing. Let me know what y'all see working. If you feel like YouTube is in easy mode, if you feel like it's difficult, if you feel like however you feel, let me know what you're seeing and what you're experiencing. And if you got some value from this video, like, comment, and subscribe. My name is Dumas. I make beats. And if you want to work, hit me up.